Have you ever wondered why polar bears are white? Or why cacti have spines instead of leaves? It's all about survival, a fascinating story of change and resilience in the natural world. Today, we're diving deep into the concepts of adaptation and accommodation, the incredible strategies that allow life to thrive, even when faced with huge challenges. Let's start with a basic truth. The world is constantly changing. Ecosystems, which are like giant, interconnected neighborhoods of plants and animals, don't stay the same forever. Some places get hotter and drier, turning lush forests into arid landscapes. Others might become cooler or wetter, transforming grasslands into marshes. When these shifts happen, the residents, the plants and animals are faced with a critical choice: change, move, or perish. This is where adaptation comes into play. Think of an adaptation as a special tool or superpower that a living thing is born with. It can be a physical feature, like a body part, or a behavior that's passed down through generations. These traits aren't developed overnight. They are the result of thousands, even millions of years of evolution, giving a species the perfect edge to survive in its specific environment. A classic example is a polar bear. Its thick, white fur isn't just for looks. It's a brilliant adaptation. The heavy fur acts like a super-insulated winter coat, protecting the bear from the bone-chilling cold of the Arctic. And the white color? That's camouflage, allowing it to blend in with the snow and ice, making it a stealthy and successful hunter. Similarly, a camel's hump isn't full of water, but fat. This fat can be converted into both energy and water, an incredible adaptation for surviving long journeys across a hot, dry desert where food and water are scarce. Plants have amazing adaptations too. Cacti in the desert have thick, waxy skin to prevent water from evaporating in the heat. Their sharp spines are actually modified leaves that protect them from thirsty animals looking for a watery snack. These are all inherited traits, hardwired into their DNA, giving them the best possible chance to live and reproduce in their home. But what happens when the changes are too fast for evolution to keep up? What if an unusually hot summer strikes, or a forest fire clears a large area? This is where accommodation, our second key concept, becomes crucial. Unlike adaptation, which is a long-term, genetic change, accommodation is a short-term, individual response. It is about an organism adjusting its behavior or body to cope with a temporary change in its environment. Imagine a deer that normally grazes in a lush meadow. If a drought hits and the grass withers, the deer doesn't just give up. It accommodates. It might travel further into the forest to find different plants to eat, or it might become more active at dawn and dusk to avoid the midday heat. This is a behavioral change, a flexible response to a new challenge. It's not a permanent, inherited trait, but a temporary strategy for survival. Here's another way to think about it. If you move to a colder city, you start wearing a warmer jacket. That's accommodation. You're adjusting to your new environment. You haven't genetically evolved to grow a thick coat of fur like a bear. That would be adaptation. Animals do this all the time. Birds might change their migration patterns if their usual wintering grounds become unsuitable. A fox might start hunting different prey if its primary food source becomes scarce. These are all examples of accommodation quick fixes that help an individual get through a tough time. So, to recap, adaptation is a long game. It's the inherited hardware an organism has, like the polar bear's fur or the cactus's spines, developed over generations to perfectly suit its ecosystem. Accommodation is a short game. It's the flexible software, the immediate behavioral or physiological adjustments an individual makes to survive sudden environmental shifts. Both are essential for survival. Adaptations provide the fundamental toolkit for life in a particular place, while accommodation provides the flexibility to handle unexpected curveballs. Together, they paint a beautiful and complex picture of how life persists and thrives on our dynamic planet. Understanding these processes is more important than ever as we witness rapid changes in our own global environment. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the wild world of survival. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the wonders of the natural world, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.